Welcome to Worldbreaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, Worldbreaker Coo, and that is a comic falling, and we are reviewing Marvel Legends Iceman. Very cool, no pun intended, looking figure. I love the way the translucent actually hits the light, and without the light, it gives another whole cool icy effect. So, very awesome. The sculpt is cool. It looks like a Spider-Man sculpt. They've kind of retooled. What I don't like about it is the gumminess. It's very loose, very wildly shaky. That's the problem with this figure. But nonetheless, they did some nice molding here on the sides of the leg. The feet are actually feet, not shoes, and they've done some really nice detail there. I love that. I like the hand, the icicles there, even on the knuckles. That's cool. That's a great feature. This back piece comes off. The hair, I mean, they nailed it. With that said, I see them using this for Human Torch somehow because this is Marvel Legends. This is what they do sometimes. He is seemingly to be close to the Marvel Now Iceman that you see right there. So, again, very cool figure. I love the fact that we actually get to see a newer Iceman. And if you don't know, there's a current story arc. Well, he has come out in the comics. He used to be like the ladies' man, Bobby. Then the young version came, and SETI came out. And the older version realized that he was kind of holding it back. Sounds a little bit different, like they may have been stretching that a little bit. But, nonetheless, I'm all behind trying to diversify characters as long as you're not just doing it for the sake of doing it. Okay? But again, let's not talk about the comics. Let's look at the figure. Okay? Do I like this figure overall? Do I think it's worth the $20? No. This thing shouldn't be no more than $10. And that's just because the QC issues there, the gumminess, it's just not worth it. If they would have added some special effects with it, possibly. Okay? I've been using the Havoc version with this guy, and that looks pretty cool. I wish I can get an effect that looks kind of more or less this color, and I'm sure eventually, because Marvel Legends always has new effects and they use different colors, so I'm sure eventually I'll get an effect this color that matches his body, and that will look sweet. Looks better that way, right? I thought so too. Now the question, is he better than the current champions? You saw my last video with Kitty Pryde, and I said they were not. She was not better than them. And if I just told you that this figure here, Bobby, is not worth 20 and is worth 10, you can just be wise enough to understand that he is not. Really simple. So he is not worth, or he's not better than these two current champions. So at the end of the day, I do think it's a good pickup for any X-Men collection, unless you already have an Iceman that you're fine or fond of. I hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope this has been educational. Until next time, peace and chicken grease.